Good evening, everybody. Happy 2026. The last time we hung out together, it was last year. So it's been a whole year. Well, about 7 days. Anyway, let me say hi to you guys real quick and then we'll get on with the show. We got Ryan Ollier was first and Torchy was second with the third like. We got Jay Paul, Yodi, Amanda's just chilling. Amanda just got her ugh, my brain's not working. Gypsy Jules book. And let's see who this is. Got a new person in here tonight. Native Angels. Oh yeah, you were new last week, I think, or the week before. Jesse. Native Angels is Jesse. Let me make life easy for you so you can check out other channels and stuff, Jesse. There we go. All right. So since we haven't seen each other since last year, ha 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 ha. So funny. Just gonna real quick before I bring our guest of the night up, because those of you here last week, hey David Alfonsetti, remember that I said that we'd be doing giving away Richie's book, and we have Richie here to talk about it. So real quick, JBP, if you remember, I did a giveaway for Christmas with things she's made with her 3D printer, and she sent me a little gift because somebody won one, and it's some Christmas ornaments, which would look nice on my tree next year. Turn this so you can see it. And what else do we have in here? And I got some coils. We got keychains, necklace, earrings, and I will be wearing that stuff next week. So that was very nice. And then this ornament's really cool. I'm gonna show you this. She said to use a light, so we'll use because my tree's not in here. So you can see my Christmas ornament. This is probably the best ornament I got this year. And then this side. How cool is that? That is awesome. So she's not in here yet, but I will personally thank her when she gets here. Hey, Stacy, Sam Thompson. Oh yeah, you forgot about that. It's been a year though. New England PDA Chris is here. Hey, William E. I think I got y'all. I don't know. Anybody on Facebook land? Not yet. Every now and then there's somebody shows up there. But anyway, enough about me. Let's talk to the guy of the hour, the author of our community. And he's up here to talk about his newest book, which went into print yesterday, and one of you guys get to get it. So before I bring him up while he's talking, we're going to do this the same way we've done the other ones. And we're going to do a comment. The StreamYard giveaway tool. We'll pick a few names. We'll put them in a race. So just comment book. Doesn't have to be a hashtag. Just book. Nick Molinar. All right, so let's bring him up. It is Madison Maine. Madman.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I'm gonna bring a book up so everybody can see it. I'm just gonna bring up the
I got a proof copy right here.
And let me make you a solo there. There you go. Very nice.
This is banned. I did brighten the cover up quite a bit since this one.
Oh, all right.
That's why you order a proof copy, so you can make sure all the formatting's all right and
right.
Things aren't off. And I looked at it and I said, boy, that's awful dark. So I brightened up the cover and sent it back in.
So that's that, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's much brighter there. If you look at
Yeah, it
this
looks
one,
good. Yeah, you
yeah,
can see the tentacles better.
yeah.
Very nice. So yeah, one of you lucky guys out there in the chat tonight, you'll get to get an opportunity to win this. And this is what number book? Oh, Gene P is here. Mr.
Um,
Tully's here.
I I did 6 children's books the first year, and this is the third novel.
Yeah, I think I gave away one of your old novels and one of your children's books.
Yeah. Now this is the book that came out before my new one, and if you're gonna
Right.
read this one, don't read this one afterwards. It wouldn't make sense because they go in order. But my new book does stand alone. You could read just this without reading the other one.
All right, that's
So
good.
it stands alone. You can read this and not be totally confused. But
Yeah, J Paul, as long as you're here when it's 1, you can give me whatever address it's going to. It's coming off of Amazon. I think I missed Michael Farley. So that'll be for the Canadian people too. 5 Mile, Larry,
yep, that's nice.
Louis Villarreal, Viento.
Now, now my book sells in Canada, and they must print it up there somewhere. So I don't know if I don't know how all that works.
I don't know if they, because it took a while when it was before Christmas that Amanda won it. The book from Gypsy. So I had to end up ordering it from Amazon because to order it from Butch at American Digger, it would be over $30 in shipping fees.
Yeah,
So I guess it went from wherever it's printed at to the Canadian Amazon fulfillment center. It went through customs, went
yeah,
there, and then went to her.
yeah. As
So it took a couple weeks, but hey, Timothy, Metal Detecting Adventure Time.
long as it's
Angie and
reasonable
Rick.
price.
Yeah, it was about the same price. I think it was like maybe a few cents, well, maybe a couple dollars. Hey, Patty Dirt Clod. Maybe a couple dollars, maybe. I don't know. It really wasn't much on the shipping part. 513 Digs, Trevor. JBP, I just showed everybody the stuff you gave me, you sent me. And I said that next week I'll be wearing the detecting coils and stuff. I believe what was it, last week you were on Angie and Rick?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. That's right.
Yeah.
I said I didn't watch it. Mark the Senile's here tonight. Yeah. Sorry about that, Angie and Rick. Tuesdays and Thursday are hard for me because of helping feed the elderly horse. So Shane, Ohio River
Hey,
history.
Shane.
Ooh, he's got Buckle Boy on tomorrow with a special guest with a special find. Well, we know it's not me because I haven't found squat because I haven't detected. When was the last time you were out playing in the dirt?
November sometime. I went out back in the dump. It was no, I take that back. I think I did make it out there in December, maybe a month ago. Potter around the dump. I didn't find anything that last time, but the ground was froze, and so I didn't go back.
Yeah, it gets cold up
I
there.
got a dump right out back my house, beyond the field. I got a whole field I can detect, and I got that dump. So I got it pretty good where I'm at.
I don't know what Trevor was talking about. Yeah, everybody, just book in the comments. You don't have to do hashtag. Because we're gonna do like I said, we're gonna do the giveaway the same way. We're also gonna give away one of B3's books. Next week we'll do the another Gypsy's book, just because I'd like to order it from American Digger magazine. But that would be for the lower 48. Hey, Ronnie. And I'll have Gypsy up to talk about Gypsy, I guess. But tonight we're talking about Richie, Madison, Maine. Hopefully next year, Richie, I get a chance to come up. I know Dennis said DF Digger said that hey AU Diver, that he's not gonna be creating content anymore.
Um, I, I I don't know about that. He might
I
change
don't
his
either. I think
mind.
he's gonna miss it. But
Yeah,
he did say he
I
wasn't
think
going to, but
he's fed up with putting the video out and not many people watching. But that's the same for everybody, pretty much.
I know it could get frustrating. For example, like the why we dig metal detecting. Like I never did the marble one. Not enough people responded like you did. Sending me stuff about marbles.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
where I did the why we love metal detecting, why we metal detect. Um, I had quite a few people send me clips. Um, I guess not as many people do marbles. I don't know. I put it out there. I might still do it again. I still have your footage. Um, I still might do something about marbles in the same vein as why we metal detect. So for me, I spent a lot of time on that. Yeah, there were some little minor editing errors in there, like the music. When I'm hearing it when I edit, it's not that loud, but apparently it was a little loud when I finished editing it. So I guess it was
yeah,
just my computer. Um, so I'm thinking, yeah, I made this mini movie. That's what it was to me, more so than when I create, my detecting videos. And I'm thinking, you'd like to think you get a lot of people looking at it, you know,
yeah.
but it's just the way it is. Sometimes look, Aqua Chigger, he's got over 1 million subs, 1.5, I think now, and some of his videos might only get 20,000 views.
Oh wow, only 20,000.
Yeah, but for
I've never.
yeah, but a lot of his other videos get more.
Yeah,
The algorithm is a funny thing, YouTube and some of the YouTube gurus, hey DB, they make it sound like it's so simple and so easy, and it is not. Like you might get a whole lot of hits right away, and then it fizzles out, and that's just unless eyes keep on it. And I think with shorts, I think they're good to grow your channel. Um, I know a lot of people are pro shorts. Me, I think it takes away a lot of the long form content you spend a lot of time in. And yeah, people's attention spans are that of a gnat. That's why we try to keep our videos anywhere between 9 and 15 minutes. But sometimes even that's too long for some people.
yeah. Try I try to keep mine under 15 because I have a slot from on Saturday nights from 7:15
Right.
to 7:30. Mike, so, because Mike comes in after me, Mally Man.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like I used to be part of I Dig Fridays, but right now, without creating content, I'm not. But once I'm able to start going out and gathering content, I do have stuff like from going to museums and a couple other things that I have footage of, but it's hard for me to sit here long enough to edit it right now. But I would like to I would still be part of I Dig Fridays, and yeah, you want to make sure it's in that 15-minute frame. And like sometimes if it was 11 and a half, 12 minutes, and that was adding a whole lot of filler to get my
Mhm.
video long enough, that's when you make your countdown 3 minutes and to fill it
Yeah,
in.
I I haven't done that too much. I'll go 2 or 1 minute depending on how close I'm going to be to ending before Mike starts. But yeah,
Who's all
I
in
I
on?
what's that?
I'm sorry, I'm just replying to Native Digs or Native Angles. Um, Native Angles said, I do not watch videos on my phone or tablet, and I like the longer videos that are 10 to 20 minutes or more.
when they start getting 20, 25 minutes, I mean, it gets, I think it's a bit long, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like I said, it depends on what you're watching on too. Like Native Angle said, Jesse said, likes to watch it. He doesn't watch it on the videos or the phone or tablet. So probably a TV viewer like me. And in there, I do watch longer videos when I'm watching on the app on the TV. On my phone, yeah, I end up watching more shorts or reels, not so much TikTok. Hey, Scott McClory.
start going down the
Um,
rabbit hole them shorts. Next
yeah,
thing you know,
well, yeah, it's like 4 hours later, it's like, oh, let me take a
you
10-minute break,
started out on metal detecting, and you're somewhere else where you get
watching puppies and yeah.
yeah.
For some people, too long. For others, it's good. Yeah. Their Cloud said she prefers 8 to 15 minutes video unless she has a lot of time.
I have TikTok, but I almost never go on there.
I have TikTok too, and yeah, same. Same. I think I maybe have 12 videos on TikTok. I have
Go over
more
there.
videos on Instagram, and I don't even go on my Instagram, and that's only
I
because when I do a Facebook reel, it goes right to Instagram.
I haven't been to Instagram in, I don't know, maybe a year.
Yeah, I don't know when. I think I looked for something on it. Larry said, "So Richie, when's the movie coming out?"
As soon as I can find somebody who wants to create a movie.
Well, you never know. Hey, maybe we'll put out an audition call for the actors. You do the screenplay. Uh, we'll get somebody to do the videography. I'll help with the editing, and we'll get the movie made.
Yeah.
Angie said she links our shorts to long videos. Yeah, they started a lot. They started that feature, I think, about 2 years ago.
Yeah, because TikTok was eating their lunch.
Yeah. No, JBP. I think it was Patty Dirtclod metal detecting Patty. YouTube is my very worst habit. DB said.
You know a couple who could play Angie and Rick. Good one, Larry. Yeah,
Funny.
I, 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 I don't know if you have heard, but when I was writing the book, I needed a couple. I had a couple in there, and I needed names for them. And I had gone on Angie and Rick's show like the week before or something. So I said, well, I'm just going to call this couple Angie and Rick, but they're not really good people in my book. But there is a couple, and it's Angie and Rick.
So they're the evil twins to Angie and Rick.
Yeah, they're the evil twins. They hang out in
All
a pool hall and they cause trouble.
right.
I also added Michael Farley. He wanted to be in my book, so I made him the pit boss in the casino. So he's got a small piece on there.
Scott said, "Beware of the femme fatales in Richie's new book, fellas."
Yeah, he's the only one who he's read it. He's my beta reader. He reads
Oh,
it
okay.
and gives me the feedback I need to change certain things.
Well, he's good for something, ain't he?
Yeah.
William said, YouTube pit rescue vids are my weakness. Hey, Colleen. Tries to keep hers 15 minutes too. Colleen is having a 500 sub giveaway, so if you haven't watched last Sunday's video, do so to know how to enter. Live drawing 5 o'clock this Saturday. 5 o'clock Eastern, I imagine, Colleen. You could put the link to your video, Colleen. That's you're blue. You could do that.
Maybe I'm not so far off on your character, Angie. I'm going to be coughing and hacking, and everyone's sick up here. So
Yeah, well, just don't spread it to me through the computer.
yeah, I don't think they've got that ability yet.
When I don't know, man. They can listen to you. They can even hear your thoughts. Apparently, 5 p.m. EST. Watch her video to find out how to get in her giveaway and get you a giveaway prize. Remember back in the beginning when you did giveaways, it was like comment on this video and use the comment picker, and then you made a video showing the comment picker.
Yeah.
Ah, those were the days. But yeah, I'm excited about your new book, Richie.
All right. This one picks up where this one leaves off. So you don't have to read this one to read
Okay.
this one, but um, this one this one ends with the main character dies at the end, and
Okay.
in here it's his it's the story of his wife. He's warped the time loop in here, and he's changed the world. When he comes back, he tried to save his wife who got run over by a truck by going back in time and changing everything. When he came back, his wife was alive, but she was 20 years younger,
Oh.
and the world was messed up. Different the people he knew were different and everything, and the man in the trench coat who is trying to take over the world, basically, he's still in charge. So he didn't change anything. He couldn't deal with it, so he ended up killing himself.
Oh.
And then in this book, you find out that Ellen, his wife, is actually having an affair with a doctor at the
Ooh.
hospital.
Ooh.
But the doctor ends up dumping her, and then her husband dies in the same week. Then things spiral out of control from there. Eventually, she gets to the point where they bring her in to do the time traveler because they use the time travelers to bring back information so they could use it to manipulate things because
Yeah.
they're trying to take over the world. I know I'm not doing a great job of explaining this, but
That's all right. People love you,
yeah,
Richie.
yeah,
You could tell them that it's all about mud, and they would still be like, "Yes, I want Richie's book."
yeah. So
Michael wants to know if he could find a movie producer. Do you want to do it?
I could read
Sure.
the
I'm just gonna
prologue.
put up the picture for Viento Samurai. He has part of me as I was wondering what the time travel book is called. It is called Tentacles Across Time, Viento.
I'll read the prologue. It's what bridges the two books together.
Okay.
I went I went back in time, and of course I saved her. Now they're after me, not for that, but for something worse, what I had changed. It started with a morning jog. I had not seen Brooke in a long time when we crossed paths. My wife Ellen saw us and didn't like it. Years of marriage had drained the passion, leaving a quiet distance neither of us admitted to out loud. I felt it, and I know she felt it too. I worked out, she worked late, and somewhere in the middle we stopped landing in the same moments. She saw it in me, and seeing me with Brooke only confirmed it. Ellen only wanted to keep pace. That's all she wanted. I was selfish. My pace was too fast for her. I left her behind, exhausted. People called it an accident. I was there when the truck ran her down. It was no accident. After 20 years of marriage, I was alone. At her funeral, I saw the verdict in their eyes. They didn't speak it, but they didn't have to. I already knew the truth. It was my fault. Nothing can change that. Bringing Ellen back was impossible, or so I thought. Riddled with guilt, my demons came for me at night. I drank them away. The man at the country club felt the wrath of my drunken rage. After a night in jail, my teaching career bled out on the floor. The district called it misconduct. I called it a mercy killing. They lured me into the spaceship using the ghost of Ellen as the bait. I walked in willingly, which is the strangest part. They injected me with a green liquid. It burned like hell inside, almost like they were ripping my soul out. That was when the dreams began. I went to the bar every night inside. It was always 6 months in the past. The bartender spoke in riddles to confuse me. A Red Sox fan sat on the same stool spewing about last night's game. I didn't know he was there to kill Ellen. In the corner, like a forgotten relic, sat a dusty jukebox that never played but was impossible to ignore. Ellen was there, but just outside the bar, alive, breathing, for real, but I couldn't reach her. The man in the trench coat waited, waited like a vulture. He demanded a list from the future, spoken as if I owed him a past due debt. He claimed to be the reason I was there, but I had other ideas. Jake and I destroyed the bar, thinking it would make a difference. Something snapped and we broke the time loop, or maybe we only twisted it. When I woke up, the world had reshaped itself. Nothing made sense. Ellen was alive, but she was young, far too young, 20 years younger. I am writing this to apologize for the harm that I have caused to the world. I only wanted to save Ellen and expose the truth if anyone cares to know. Now I'm caught in between two versions of the same lie. In one, Ellen is dead. In the other, I don't know who she is. The dreams no longer come, and the bottle is run dry. All that remains in a world where I'm a misfit and a past I can let me do that again. All that remains is a world where I'm a misfit and the past I can never return to. If I leave this world, it will be as a free man, but staying here feels like its own prison. They wanted me to join their cause, but I refused. Kyle Merrill.
Very cool.
So if you didn't read the first book, that would bring you up to where this one starts.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, that's a long. Let me see. Should be able to share this link.
Now, what happens in this book is there's a jukebox, but it's not just a jukebox. It's actually a, a device that and you and she's got a special token. She can change the world. She got one reset, but she needs to pick the right song in the jukebox because every song does a different thing to the time loop.
Well, that's so she can only use it once.
Yeah, yeah. Because once you put it in, it's in the jukebox. She doesn't have any way to get it back out. But somehow the token gets swapped, and she ends up with a different token. So when she goes to use it, um, it only played a song. Is all it did.
Hang on, I'm putting the link to your Amazon store. There it goes. All right, so I'm gonna pin that. So if that prologue didn't get you all and the information about the book and the story, there you go. Angie and Rick said, "Now I am curious. I need to read this." All right, Louis Real, Angie. If you guys don't win this book tonight, the link to Richie's all three of the books is pinned at the top of the chat. Reasonably priced. Hopefully that's the page that comes up. I think it is. And for those of you who just came in, just comment book in the chat and you'll be entered via StreamYard giveaway page. Then we'll take names and put them in a race. Chris said it pulled me in. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Angie has it in her cart waiting for payday. Colleen already bought the ebooks, saving the read for over spring break. Hola, Taka. So we're probably going to do that giveaway here soon. We might not get to Chris's tonight, but that's all right. It's the new year. DB said the last book she read was Killing Crazy Horse. It's been a while. Wow. Yeah, I think I read some of the Treasure Inside. Or there's Treasure Inside, the treasure hunt thing. I was only interested in the Appalachian Trail treasure, so I didn't read anything else in the book. Can't remember the last story I read. I think I read your first one. I think I read half.
Yeah. All right. I'll read another part of the book. Now, this is near the end where she's actually, after she's changed the world, this is the world she's waking up to. And she's not sure what has changed yet. It was maybe the time loop nightmare had not ended just yet, or perhaps the clocks didn't exist in this version of reality. The ceiling looked familiar, and the pillow beside her was cold and untouched. That's a reference to she wanted to bring back her husband, but there's nobody there. She wakes up in bed, it's still just her. The air felt different, though she could not explain how. She flipped the covers aside and watched them drift across the room. They nearly weight they were nearly weightless. Ellen stood with surprised ease. Her body felt light here, almost hollow, emptied of nearly everything except fear. Where the hell am I? She whispered. The unease crept in from her spine, looking for answers. She reached for her cell phone. It had been replaced by an unfamiliar device. The screen unlocked with a thought. A voice spoke inside her head, synced to a face glowing on the device. Good morning, Ellen. What is the time and date? She asked in her thoughts, unsure of why communicating this way felt routine. I'm sorry, Ellen. It's a violation of Zomic law to keep time or dates. Disappointed by the response, she tried another question. Where am I? Alternative Earth, the voice replied. Alternative Earth? What happened to the original Earth? I cannot divulge history that is not authorized by Zomic law. Ellen spoke out loud. You're no help. The device vibrated in her hand, its screen flickering. Vital signal brainwave patterns exceed acceptable anxiety thresholds. Continued deviation must be reported to Zomic authorities. Ellen, Ellen's grip tightened. So what can you tell me? I can. Then the connection fractured. A static buzzed inside Ellen's head, and a second voice cut in, raw and frantic. If you hear this, do not trust them. You are not alone. Resistance is here. Rise against the Zomic tyranny. Find us before they find you. The message ended in an abrupt static. The device's first voice returned, stripped of any warmth and emotion. System compromised. Must self-destruct. Growing too hot to hold, she dropped the device. It liquefied in mid-fall, collapsing into a pool of metallic sludge on the floor. Holy shit, she said, standing there with what remained of the device that could not seem to answer any questions. Her hands dropped under her hips. Now what? Then she moved to the window to see how the world had changed. And there's a whole description from there about what she saw. And the world was completely different. She's like hundreds of years into the future.
Wow. That is it. J. Paul said, huh, souls sure sounds like what is coming in real life.
Mhm.
If you watch certain videos online, shaking my head. They Paul said, "Oh snap! No, JVP, send them if you got them. Uh, send them. We'll look at them real quick." JVP's Christmas pictures. I was wondering why I didn't get any. I mean, I did. I think you remember sending me all the pictures of the ornaments and such that you had made. Those I got and shared. We have a cutoff for the Oregon Trail that crosses our place. There's one small section where you can see the original ruts. Wow, that's cool. Frederick Romano.
Them are some old ruts.
Yeah. Hey, Frederick, if you want to win Richie's new book, put book in the chat. Just book. You don't have to hashtag it. We're just collecting the word book. Just like that. And then I'm going to take whatever the random number generator gives me and for a number. And
you probably ought to go with that.
all right, JVP, if you send them to me during the week, I'll definitely share them next week because you know I love your Christmas decorations. JVP says she wants to win that book. So let me get to the giveaway tool. So we got 32 entries, 36 eyeballs on here. Hey, Paparoos. Make sure
Hey,
you guys
Bill.
are putting book in there because I'm about to do the random number generator.
Hey, book in the chat, Bill, if you want a chance to win my new book. It'll save you for buying it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got 33 entries, 36 eyeballs. We're going to do it here in a minute. You've had the prologue and a small portion read to you by the author. You didn't even have to travel to Maine and go to one of the libraries or bookstores around there for the meet the author thing. Didn't you do that? Didn't you do one of those?
I didn't. I went to craft fair, rented a
Okay.
table. I did a couple of those, and I've actually sold some books just at my garage sale. I'd have them all set up down there when I did my garage sales during the summer. Sold a few
Nice.
there.
Oh, and Angie and Rick, I don't know why, but Angie, I have not sent off your peace dollar yet, but that'll go
Hey,
out
Rob.
by the end of this week. FL Thunder digging with Rob. We have the Sunday King here. And the Tuesday Night King. I have royalty. All right, so we got 36 entries. We're going to generate a number. Now, ahead of time, it has to be less than 18. If it's over 18, we're just going to generate again because that's a lot of names to be putting in there. Sorry, but I've got to type them all. And I'm
I hope it's a real low number. I want to see like 3 people go at it or something.
All right, so I have a random generator set up. 1 through 30. Oh, I got to change it. Look at that. One last entry. 1 through 37. And when I hit this, it's closed. Anybody new coming in? Tough. 11. We have to pick 11 names. So let me bring this up. Add to the stage. 11 names. Here we go with the first name to be entered into the race. And we're doing snowmen because, you know, it's winter. William E. William
Do
E
you
is
have
the
snow right
first
now?
enter. No, it all melted because it was like 50 degrees today.
Yeah.
And but we will again. William, you remember when you used to have to like remove out and then go back and then remove out and then go back when you wanted to change a different web page? Apparently now I don't have to do that. I don't have to close it and then go to the other page or open up a new one.
Yeah, I've never been on that side of
Oh,
the stream. I've never hosted anything, so I'm not familiar with any of it.
you should, Dirt Clod.
Colleen,
Colleen. Now you can read uh, the actual book and not an ebook. Woohoo! Second name. Who else we getting in this race? And Mr. Tully.
no,
Mr. Tully won a few weeks ago.
didn't he win one of my other books?
Yeah, I think the children's book.
Yeah.
Mr. Tully. What's the next name? Who we gonna have in here? Number 4. Lewis said I was robbed. Yeah, I hate when it just like it looks like it's gonna stop in there. Mark the C now. I did not type anything for this giveaway, so you can skip me. Not sure how that happened. If you even put book in a sentence, Scott, you were entered. Just the word book, no hashtag. He's our only Mark tonight, so we're just gonna put Mark because Marquita, Mark the Berg, is under the weather today. Y'all keep your positive thoughts that way, so that get to feel better. Sam Thompson. That's the other Sam's friend, the medical detectorist. Oh, why is this froze? Oh. Hang on, it's frozen for some reason. Why are you frozen?
Doug, I'm not frozen, am I?
No, just this
No.
page is.
Okay.
Let me close out one of these. Because I am not. I mean, I can remember these 5 names. Just. What are you. I think the racist. Hey, Shane.
William
got
E.
whatever translation
Colleen,
you got.
Mr. Tully, Mark, and Sam.
Yeah, it's William, Colleen, Mark, Mr. Tully, and Sam. Might have to close it out and go back in. Because it's the site. Like everything else is fine. Just the online stopwatch. There it goes. It was just wanting to be difficult. There we go. All right, we're back to working. And the next name is going to be, who's it going to be? Patty D. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Leanne Crawford. I know I saw everybody else saying hi. You know what it is, I do pay for the online stopwatch. What is it, like $8 a year or something? But you still have 50 ads on there. And the ads are what freezes up these things. And the next name, almost halfway
Rob says you can only put 6
no,
names in. You got to change the races.
that probably when it froze, it did something because I'm signed in.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, it logged me out. Whoopsie. When it froze, it logged me out because before that, I could fit them all in there. Race timers. Let's go back to the snowman because I was logged in. Because when I took all those names out, it was still didn't say anything. Okay. So who was the last one? Oh, Angie and Rick. We didn't even
Yep.
watch.
This whole list is okay. There it is.
Yeah, it logged me out when it froze.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. I didn't. I think I switched over before the giveaway page stopped on the name. There we go. Next name.
Angie and Nick.
Yeah, did you see that? I forgot the R. Tom Kingery. Thank you for noticing that, by the way, Rob, because I wouldn't have until it was like way late. Three more names. Who else is going in this race? Here it comes. It's going to be Timothy. He won my Christmas giveaway. If he's going to be at our meeting Monday night, then I could just give it to him Monday night. Who's going to be this one? JBP said, JBP, 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 JBP. Shane, Ohio
Shane.
River history. But he said as he was saying hi, he couldn't really be here. You got to be here. So if he's not, we'll have to do like DLL or middle of the race. What we need? One more name? One more
Yep.
name.
Last call.
Who's it going to be? AU Diver. Greg. Or how I put him in the chat. AU. Okay. All 11 people are in there. What we do? 130. Sounds good. And we're going to shuffle them. You're going to try to come all right. A whole bunch of shuffles. Get rid of the music. Get rid of the noise because it ain't much better than the music. And we're going to start. Got a nice little lineup here. Doesn't look like 11 though, but it is. So taking off for the lead right away is Colleen and Patty D. They're good, about to be neck and neck in this race. Patty D's hanging on to that lead though. Got William E on the outside making moves. Tom Kingery's in the back there holding it, keeping the pack all together. No, not last week. Right before Christmas, Tim. You won the I think it was you that won the signed KG and Ringy picture, and I have some like cards and tokens of theirs to give you. Who is that? I think it's still Patty D in the lead, keeping that lead, but there's a lot of people coming up on her. There's Tim right there, Timothy. Got Tom Kingery still fighting for it. Timothy's trying to make a room. Colleen's coming from behind. She took a little break. They're all like together in a clump. And Angie and Rick, she said, mail it to her. She's trying to make sure I do. But Mr. Tully said, nah, I might have won one. I want another one. I want the grown-up book this time. Melting away. Okay, we had the fade, which isn't much of one when you have a small amount of racers, I think. William E on the outside looks like he's going to take it. And it's going to be William E.
Somebody's gonna jump here in just a second.
Huh?
I was watching the delayed version on my big screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Imagine an army of little snowmen bouncing at you like that. I would run. All right, William E.
Congratulations.
Where you at, buddy? I knew he was chatting in here a little while ago. JP Lawns and More charts. Yeah, I missed him Saturday night. William, come out of the bathroom and come here and say you're here. Usually when they're taggable, they didn't go very far. And he usually hangs out the whole stream. So we'll give him a minute or two. William cheated. He melted my snowman. William's here. He said, "Oh, I'm here." Awesome. Congratulations, William. My email address is scrolling down the bottom. If for some reason you can't see it, just let me know. Let me remove that. That's awesome.
I don't know what's going on
Hey,
with my
Tony
chat.
Lucari. Huh?
I don't know what's going on with my chat. I never saw him come in. I'm on live chat.
Well, that was a fun race. We should do B3's book anyway. And do another race since we have some new people in here. Rustic Redhead. Somebody else just came in too. Jimmy Lucari. Should we give away Chris's book?
If you have time, why not?
Yeah, we got a little bit of time. We got about 10 minutes. Let me get back to his book because I closed it out. All right. Let me get to him. All right. So guys, we also have B3's books I was going to give away tonight.
Let's see. I got
I'm
it
going
somewhere.
to, huh?
I got a copy of it somewhere. See if I can grab it.
Yeah, I didn't buy his newest one and I need to, so I'll be doing that one. Type in book again if you want one of his books. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. So we have Rise from the Nether, which is his second book, and To Dig Up the Past, which is his first book. You would have your choice between the two books. To Dig Up the Past, The Tale of Bloodwater Bridge, I actually been there. And then Rise from the Nether is another book in the series of To Dig Up the Past. You would have your choice between the two books. So we're going to go back to the giveaway tool. Make sure you write book. I only got 7 entries. Just put book. Give you guys a couple seconds. I'm going to get the number generator. It's 8:24. We want to have this all your books in, the word book in by 8:25. And then we'll pick it from there. And whatever shows up on the StreamYard giveaway, that's who's gonna be in it.
Now, to anyone who ever thought about writing a book, it there's a lot of hours into it.
Yeah, it's no easy task.
Especially when you're like me. I'll sit there and I'll work on a paragraph for like half an hour, 45 minutes just to get all the wording that get it to sound the way I want. So I get hung up quite often on stuff like that.
It happens. Make sure you write book, guys. Got 19 entries. A whole lot more of you here tonight. Lewis said
Now, how
proofreading.
many? Yeah. I couldn't even guess how many hours I had in my newest book. I probably 1,000, 2,000 hours.
Wow.
I don't know, a lot.
And still got 19 entries and it's 8:25. So yeah, I guess only 19 people are going to be entered. So let's bring this up. And random generator 1 through 19. It's got to be at half or less. Generate the number. I'm trying to give it to you. 7.
Thanks, Chris.
7 entries. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to real quick reset this. Take out all these names.
Frederick Romano, you said wrote 2 books. Does that mean that you wrote 2 books?
Yeah, I think
I don't know about.
We were talking about that. I think I come out swinging that he had written 2 books. JVP said 7. Oh no. Well, I hit random number generator twice because the first time I did it, it said 19. That was just a bit too high. But
Oh my!
to make JVP feel a little more comfortable, let's hope it doesn't go lower. Oh, it did. So we're gonna stick at 7, JVP. So here we go. First name. Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, boxing. Yeah. William E again.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he won both races. I should spell your name right?
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
I'll never forget Joel saying hi to me one time. They meant to put Rachel or Rach or RACH.
Yeah.
He didn't put the H. He put a different letter. Wow, it's finally happened. A streak. There you go. Well, Sam Thompson. Everybody chant JVP so she gets in this race. Let's see who's next in this race. Who's it gonna be? Patty D.
It's almost the same list as the last race.
I know. Patty D. It was next one. I think we got this is 4. Mr. Toley again. Looking like we probably should have just copy and pasted. Mr. Toley. Where are we at? 5, I think. 4. Okay, so this is number 5.
Oh, Scott says the credit is at my house is at his house too. But it is going around pretty good.
Look at that, JVP. You're in this one. A different name. No, not O. P. There we go. 2 more names. Hey, LL's here. LL, throw a book in the chat real quick if you want a book. David Alfonsetti. I didn't even see, did I say hi to Dave? Yeah, I did. I think I was thinking of Dave Hart. David Alfonsetti. I'll put it in there for real. She was like, book. All capitals. Book. What number? What was that? One last name. Here we go. Last name to enter. Lewis said vomit again. I'm sorry, Lewis. I don't control this. Amanda just chilling. Yeah, she just got her Gypsy Jewels book. Like I said, it takes a few weeks coming from here to Canada. You know what? Because we had 2 more people enter, and 7's way less than 19, less than half. I'm gonna do 1 more. What do you think, Richie?
Yep, sounds good.
Nice even number. Nice even number. Here we go. Scott. Leanne Crawford. All right. Nice even 8. There we go. All right. Set minute 30. Yeah, we're a little over, but that's all right. We're going to shuffle a whole bunch of times. Music and sound off. We're going to start the race, and they're off. Who is going to win a B3 Relic Recovery book? We had a Richie win tonight. And, you know, throughout the year, occasionally you guys got to stop in because I don't announce my giveaways just like I didn't tonight. I'll tell you on a stream that the following week or two I'll give away. So you always want to be like hanging out here to find out because I don't put them in my description. I do at Christmas time. It was in the description, not in the title. So you never know. Throughout the year, there might be another Richie book going up. There might be, probably will be another Richie book going up. Some point
throughout the year. Yeah, that gives me enough time to write another one.
Yeah, there you go. But
Yeah.
every time Richie puts out a new book, I'm not saying he's gonna for the next 70 years, but
I do have eight
whenever he comes
chapters
out with a
written
new
on.
book.
I do have 8 chapters written on something right now.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to reading this one.
Well,
But I still got to read the last one, so I need to get
the
caught up.
one I'm working on right now is a haunted brothel. It's
Ooh,
called
that sounds good.
it's called the Cat House on Elder Lane.
Cat House on
And
Elder Lane.
yeah, this woman buys this old building. Used to be a brothel, but it's haunted by these ghosts, and everyone knows it's haunted. She knew it was haunted when she bought it, so she wanted to open it up. Oh, congratulations, Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda's just chilling. JVP, you gave it an effort. You gave it a hard effort there, JVP. But Amanda's just a chilling one. Just let me know you're here, Amanda.
Yeah,
Said,
she's
awesome,
here.
thank you.
But anyway, this woman buys this haunted brothel, and she in order to fix it up and rent it out as a haunted experience, so people would come and stay, and then be have whatever experience they have with the spirits. And there's 3 ghosts in there, and they're all women who used to work at the brothel years and years ago, and it's going through different adventures as different people check in. They think they're going to get scared, but the the ghosts actually help them out with their emotions and talking to them and stuff. So they get a whole different experience.
Nice.
That's what I'm working on.
That sounds good. I like that.
Yeah.
So Amanda, just pick out. I think this link here actually might be short enough to put in the chat. Just let me know which book you want. I already have your address from the last time, so let me know which book you want, and I will order it from Amazon. That goes for both winners tonight. Congratulations, you guys. Like I said, keep your eyes out, or your ears open and hang out here. I can't say never, but I very rarely put the giveaway in the title or on the thumbnail. Might be in the description. And just like you learned right before Christmas, if I post something and say comment this in the chat, you might want to, or in comment on the post this, whatever it is, and you might want to do it because sometimes that's a giveaway. But I want to thank you all for hanging out again tonight. I want to thank Richie for coming up tonight.
Thanks for having
and
me.
hanging out. And as y'all know, Richie's always welcome to come up and hang out. Whenever he's free on a Wednesday, if he wants to come up, Mark will be happy to have him up here too, or Marquita. We'll be happy to have him up here. So keep that in mind, Richie. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday night. Even though you hadn't won the book and you're interested, the link to Richie's under Richie Kemp and not Madison, Maine is at the top. And you can go there and you can order his newest book for yourself, or you can get it on the Kindle. And thank you guys again for hanging out tonight. Congratulations to the winners. And let's start off 2026 with, some good spirits, good times, and make this whole year full of laughter and kindness, because I don't think we have enough of that in the world right now.
Yeah. And remember, when you read someone's book, go over on Amazon and leave a nice review. It helps tremendously.
It does. Make sure you guys go back for both B3, Amanda, and William for Richie's book. Go back and give a good review. It helps to, just like the YouTube algorithm. Amazon has an algorithm too, so it does help out. I got self-publishing, basically authors.
Yeah.
And you're not with Random House and all those other big.
Yeah. Some people just look at how many views you have, and if you don't have enough, they skip right over to something else.
Oh, William said he had ordered your first book, so now you got his third book.
Yeah.
JVP said his books I have read are really well written. All right, so thank you guys again, and even just go to that link and look at his books. Like he said, when there's more views, more eyeballs on something, people tend to
Actually, that's something you don't want to do, because I'm advertising right now. So if you type in a keyword search, and then you click on my book, I have to pay for that click, whether you buy anything or not.
Oh no! What you mean, like not looking at it on Amazon?
If you went to Amazon and typed, I don't know, gripping thriller book by me, if any of those keywords that you type in leads you to my book, then I
Oh
pay
no,
for
I
that
gave them the
click.
link. Yeah, I gave them the link directly to your books.
Yeah.
So there's no SEO.
Yeah.
So the only way you go look at Richie's books right now is just only on that link. In other words, don't use search terms. Just Richie Kemp.
Yeah. Just use the link. Yeah.
Just use
If you
that
type
link.
my name, it's not gonna. I don't use that for a search term.
Yeah, but everybody knows you. But it's Richie Kemp, Richie with a T, Kemp, and on Amazon. But the link's right there. Go check them out. Buy yourself a book, or even on your Kindle. And yeah, so we'll see you next Wednesday night. Like I said 95 minutes ago. Thank you again, Richie. It's always a joy having you up here. So peace, everybody. Remember, be kind to each other.